Brace yourself for the wildest ride of your life. It's the craziest book Chris Aiken has ever written, and other things I should not say. Get ready for over 500 pages of pure, unfiltered debauchery. From his military years, Chris Aiken spills the shocking stories of sex, partying, violence, and the stuff that's so wild it's probably illegal. You've heard the tales on the Classic Metal Show, but never like this. Don't wait. Get your copy now at chrisaiken.net before the censors try to shut it down.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the Cap News. I am Chris Aiken, the CA of Cap, and I'm glad to be here with you guys. It is Thursday or Wednesday. I don't even know what day it is. It's Wednesday afternoon at the time of this recording and broadcast, and I am certainly glad to be bringing you some news. And there is some news for you classic metal and hard rock people, and we're going to get right into it. First, we're going to start with a new documentary on the 80s hair metal scene that some of you probably will be excited to see. That is the documentary of Nothing But a Good Time. Nothing But a Good Time is it's a book originally, and we'll get into everything about it here in a second, but it's a book that's been purchased by Paramount Plus. They created a docu-series on it, and it is coming soon. So, as the story goes, Paramount Plus today released the official trailer, which we will watch in a minute, for the new docuseries Nothing But a Good Time, the uncensored story of hair metal. And they announced the series will premiere on September the 17th exclusively on Paramount Plus in the U.S. and Canada, and September 18th in additional international Paramount Plus markets. So if you get Paramount Plus where you live, mid-September is where you're going to relive your hair metal days. That's how this thing looks. The docuseries includes interviews with Bret Michaels, Stephen Pearcy, Nuno Bettencourt, Snake Sabo, Ricky Rackman, Corey Taylor of Slipknot, not sure why he's there, Steve O from Jackass, etc. So yeah, it looks like a pretty cool thing. It's based on the book called Nothing But a Good Time, The Uncensored History of the 80s Hard Rock Explosion. And that was written by Tom Beaujour and Richard Bienstock. I think it's Bienstock. And I should know this because myself and Matt Hartnett interviewed them. The link is in the description if you want to check out the interview with these guys to learn more about their book, which became the series, because we did have a nice long chat with those guys. So check that out. But yeah, so if you are a hair metal fan, or I know some of you don't like the term, but tough shit. If you're a hair metal fan, this is a documentary you're probably going to like on Paramount Plus. So why don't we do this? Let's take a second here, and let's take a look at the trailer, see what this looks like. So let me get to the right screen here. All right, here we go. Nothing But a Good Time trailer. Let's check it out.
In the 80s, it was an exciting time in music. It was amazing.
You had to have lived it.
Go all the way.
More hair, more clothes, tighter pants. That is what rock and roll is about.
This heavy metal music, is all of it bad?
To me, they're all satanic. I don't want anything to do with it.
On tour, every human depravity came out.
He's throwing meat and blood at the audience.
I wanted to play so hard that my hands would bleed. I would have blood on my snare all the time.
He modified the codpiece and put explosives in it. We just heard a big boom. The thing backfired into his balls.
They made it seem so awesome to just have sex and do drugs.
It was nothing but a good time, not the f***ing life I lived.
I feel like I'm gonna die, so I probably shouldn't be in this band.
When you have that level of dominance, there's nowhere else really to go except for off the cliff.
Randy winds up taking a joyride.
I'm awakened by boom! That I was gonna take home in a box.
I had to change my life, get back on track.
The music withstood the test of time.
They really changed the game.
We bet on ourselves, and when it paid off, it was awesome.
You didn't realize what a magical time you were in.
So there you have it. That is the trailer for Nothing But a Good Time. Again, it is going to be on Paramount Plus here in the States on the 17th of September. So, a little less than a month from now. And then on the 18th everywhere other than here in Canada. So make sure you check that out if you are a fan of that kind of music. Or even if you're not. I don't know about you guys. But for me, I can watch a documentary on any kind of music, and just because it's fascinating to find out what goes on in it. I mean, I could sit there and watch a Jason Aldean documentary, and I'll be plenty entertained. Might not be for all of you. Some of you will probably look at this and be like, fucking hair metal is shit. And if it ain't Metallica or heavier, it's just shit. Well, then don't watch. About as simple as that. And SpaceX, I'll put your comment in here. Corey Taylor just had to be included. Probably true. That dude, whatever that dude says, somebody wants to report on it for some reason. And I like Corey Taylor. I'm a Slipknot fan. But, yeah. So anyway, back to this. If you are into hair metal, one more time, Nothing But a Good Time, the uncensored story of 80s hair metal. September 17th and 18th, depending on where you live, on Paramount Plus. And if you want to find out more about it from the authors themselves that wrote the book, the link is in the description here, wherever you're watching this thing, for an interview, a nice, long, lengthy, in-depth interview that myself and Matt Hartnett from Aftershocks TV did with them a few years ago now. I'm sure it was probably 3 years ago when the book came out. So check that out as well, okay? All right. And then one more quick piece of news here for you guys before I get the fuck out of here. More hard rock than heavy metal, but we could talk about it. Why not? Lou Gramm. Lou Gramm, as everybody knows, the estranged vocalist of Foreigner, guy that has not been super complimentary of the Kelly Hansen era of Foreigner, and doesn't seem like he appreciates them going on without him and mimicking him and his history to make the band work. Well, he's probably not real happy about this either, other than he will probably make some money off of it. But Foreigner has announced a brand new, some sort of compilation thing, yet another greatest hits or some shit like that. And we'll read about it here in a second. But, it includes a song that wasn't good enough to be one of these songs for Foreigner, but now it is with Lou Gramm. My own personal opinion, this is a straight money grab, but the song isn't terrible. I did give it a one listen and didn't hate it. And we'll talk about that too in a minute. The story is Foreigner shares previously unreleased 1996 song featuring Lou Gramm. Foreigner, one of the most successful bands in the music industry, will be inducted into the Rock Hall this fall. In celebration of this well-deserved honor, the band will release a career-spanning collection that includes Turning Back the Time, a previously unreleased 1996 song featuring original members Mick Jones and Lou Gramm. Now, I'm going to stop reading there. It's on Rhino. It's out on October 4th if you're interested in that. But how many compilations does Foreigner need to have? Foreigner has several greatest hits packages out there. And the one with the road on the cover, I forget what it's called. I think it's like No End in Sight or something like that. That's like a 30-song set. I mean, how much more Foreigner do you need? I like Foreigner. I'm a fan. I won't lie about it. But really, there ain't much more than that you need. There's just not. If you're a kid and you never heard Foreigner in the day and you just want something that'll get you all the hits that you need and some rare tracks, No End in Sight is the record. You don't need anything else. But apparently Rhino thinks you need this new Turning Back the Time 2-album and CD set. So I'm trying to see if they have a... God, it's all just the same shit. I'm looking at the track list. It's all the same shit that you expect. 18 songs. Yeah, I would still say No End in Sight better than this, because this is just the hits and this one new song. So, but yeah, there is a new song, speaking of songs. So why don't we take a little listen? And this will make you decide if you need to buy this thing on October the 4th or not. I would imagine not. But let's give this Turning Back the Time a bit of a preview here and see what you think. Check it out. All right, I'm stopping right here for a minute. This is just a knockoff of Midnight Blue from Lou Gramm. Come on. Yeah, this is literally just a knock. Let me find that video real quick. I'm going to play them both back to back, and you can judge for yourself. Hold on one second. YouTube. Lou Gramm, Midnight Blue. All right, here we go. Let me stop this screen. Present, share. Lou Gramm, Midnight Blue. I'm doing this on the fly, folks, so bear with me. Tell me if this isn't the same intro as we just heard with that other song. Here's Midnight Blue.
Ain't got no regrets.
All right, so there's Midnight Blue. Now let's flip back over to the other screen, and we'll go back to the Foreigner song. Foreigner, Turning Back the Time. Was it 1990? All right, it's the same song. Let's just stop the nonsense here. Yeah, it's probably a song that was presented for Foreigner. They turned it down, so Lou took it for his own. I'm positive that's what we're looking at here. I don't know that to be true, but in my mind, that's exactly what we're looking at here. So, all right, well, let's play a little more of this song, give you guys a taste of it anyway. If you didn't pick up Lou Gramm's Midnight Blue 30 years ago or whatever, here we go. It's a cash grab. Come on. Come on. It's not a great song in my mind. Maybe you love it. If you love it, tell me. Hit me in the comments and say, yeah, it's great. You're full of shit, Chris. I think it's a definite cash grab, but so be it. If you want to give them your cash, go ahead. I like Foreigner. But yeah, if you are interested, that is coming out October the 4th on Rhino, another greatest hits collection from Foreigner. I guess it's probably to coincide with the Rock Hall induction. I don't pay attention to such bullshit, especially since that place should be pushed into the lake. And that is from a Clevelander, so take that as you will. And yeah, Foreigner, Turning Back the Time. If you want to check it out, it is on YouTube, so do so. Okay? Okay. That's going to do it for this quick update edition of Chris Aiken Presents the News. I will be back live, if you are so interested, at 4 p.m. Eastern Time with the Seth Williams Show, talking politics. I have no idea what we're talking about, but I'm assuming it's going to be the Democratic National Convention, if you are so inclined to give a fuck about that. Which I'm not, but I'll talk about it. Whatever. It's fine. And all our other shit. And then, of course, I'll be back Saturday with the Classic Metal Show, just being silly and telling dick jokes. So, for Chris Aiken Presents, I am Chris Aiken, and guess what, folks? Yep, I will be again tomorrow. See ya!
It's the album that changed everything, Metallica's Black Album. In Cause and Effect, Metallica, author Chris Aiken takes you back to the lead-up, the release, and the shockwaves that followed. Relive the moment that divided fans, reshaped heavy metal, and turned commercial radio on its ear. With insider stories and personal memories from rock critic and radio personality Chris Aiken, this book is a backstage pass to one of rock's most iconic moments. Get your copy now at chrisaiken.net or on Amazon. Don't miss out on this epic journey through heavy metal history.